Hi, Joanne Ross, live from the beach again to tell you that yes, you can. Yes, you can do life differently. I am in Waikiki, Hawaii as we speak. If you look behind me, you'll see Diamond Head in the background, which I had the pleasure of hiking again this morning. And all of this is possible because 9 years ago, I just made a different choice. And as you probably know, if you've watched a few of my vlogs, that's my message. I'm no smarter. I'm not even trained to do this. This is not, doing a heart transplant or learning some intricate skill or something that requires a lot of, training and knowledge and going back to school. This is something that anybody can do. And making that choice 9 years ago to make the transition from, being chained to an office, working as someone's employee for about $40,000 a year to finding something that I could do from my home on my own hours as my own boss and be able to generate as much as $20,000 in a month, which I have, and of course it doesn't have to stop there, is a possibility for every single one of us. And a lot of people think home business and they think sales. I got to sell something. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. If I'm selling anything to anybody, it's their own quality of life, their own best life. And I think most people think that they can't ever actually have that. And yet you don't have to, change your career. This can be an add-on if you love what you're doing. This can be something that you do on the side. And you're going to see that it's such a straightforward concept. It's actually so incredibly simple. You're going to ask yourself, why didn't I start doing this a long time ago? And that's because it's based on something that you're already doing, something that you know very well, something that you have been doing your entire life. And yes, there is a way to turn that into an income opportunity. So that's what I'm here to tell you about. Now, as I've said before, we have a full presentation that explains that perfectly. It takes about 20 minutes to watch on your computer, and I would highly recommend that you do that. And that's not what I'm going to do with you today. Today I want to tell you a little bit more about what we do and why it is that I chose this, just in case you're out there thinking, how am I going to make that extra money? Or how am I going to stay home and raise my own kids? Or, where's that money going to come from for this? Or maybe like me 9 years ago, you don't like what you're doing, or it's time for a change. I want to show you how an everyday person, that would be me, again, who's no smarter and no better educated than you, was able to do it, so that I'm able to do things like this. Be in Hawaii for part vacation, part work. I'm doing this because I really enjoy it. I look forward to doing these messages, and I think I've got the best career in the world. So again, 9 years ago, it started with research, and it started with an open mind. It started with the belief that there's got to be something out there. And like you, when I heard home business, I thought of multi-level marketing, which I don't believe in, which I don't do. I thought of running around, selling things to people, and I didn't want to do that. I'd heard of the makeup companies and the juice companies and the purely nutritional companies. I heard about the home parties and the pressuring your friends and your family and collecting money and taking orders and making deliveries, all that kind of stuff. And, no disrespect to the Mary Kays and the Avons and the Amways and the, Mona V's and the Shackleys, and I could go on and on and on, because there's tons of multi-level marketing opportunities out there. But that was not for me. I was looking for something unique. I did know I would be involved in a product or service, because that's what business is. If you're going to work from home or if you're going to have a job, you're going to be involved in some sort of product or service, even if it's just working in the school system. So I had no problem with that, but I didn't want to have to sell it. I didn't want to have to take orders, collect money, make deliveries. And I truly believe that I've been this successful because I made the right choice, because I did the research. I chose a company that wasn't asking me to do those things. I chose a company that wasn't multi-level marketing. I chose a company where no one can get hurt or lose money. I chose a company that would fit in with anybody's lifestyle, and I mean anybody's. And the smartest thing about this company and what they created, I love to brag about it because I didn't invent it, so I can do that. But the smartest thing about this company is they took something that every single one of us already needs, and they found a way to deliver it to us and profit share with us. So here's what I mean. Every single one of us shops, and we shop for all kinds of things. But I'm talking about necessity products. I'm not talking about extra money products or luxury products, or I'm going to save up for this kind of product. I'm talking about every everyday items. If you walk into your bathroom right now, there's probably 5 or 6 of them that you'll use in a matter of a minute. That kind of shopping. So I chose a company that dealt in those kinds of products because that would appeal to me and that would appeal to everybody. And again, I'm not selling these products. I can't make that clear enough. But the concept of how all we need to do is shop there and tell other people about it, which is what I'm doing right now and which is what the presentation does, I thought that was brilliant. Now, it would only work if the products were going to be something that I liked and something that was better for me. That was critical. So of course I tried the products. Wow, I was thoroughly impressed. They were green, they were healthy, they improved my health, they got the toxic chemicals out of my home, they were home delivered, they were fantastic prices. I was getting 30 to 40% off plus some free products. I thought, you know what, if this company wasn't offering me any work from home or business opportunity, I would shop here anyway. It was one of those, great finds. So it just fit in with my life, and it can fit in with anybody's life. And that's why I chose it. The makeup companies, the juice companies, no disrespect to those companies. I think it takes a lot of guts to, create a company and offer a product and make a product, and I have a lot of respect for these companies. But when I investigated them and I looked at the numbers and I talked to people and I read their business plan and I looked at their compensation plans, I couldn't see it working for me long term. I wanted, stable, sustainable, solid income. I didn't see that in those companies. What I saw was a lot of work. If I'd have been involved in a multi-level marketing company, I wouldn't be able to be working my business from here, from Hawaii. And that's because I'd be, again, chained to my home office, taking orders, collecting money, throwing home parties, making deliveries, all that kind of stuff. So that's the key to my success and is going to be the key to your success, whether it's earning extra income, replacement income, life-altering income. It's going to be making a smart choice. And I'm here to tell you that this is something that anybody can do. And in my opinion, everybody should, because the money that everyone spends right now, it almost, from where I sit after doing this for 9 years, it seems like throwing it away. It seems to me sort of like paying rent versus paying a mortgage. You're investing in something if you spend your money this way. Again, it's money that you're going to spend anyway. And that's the brilliant simplicity of it. And that means anybody can do it around whatever's going on in your life, even if you have the dream job. I find that people have, a few different situations going on. Some people have lots of money but no time because they're chained to something. Other people have no money but lots of time because they can't find good, satisfying, fulfilling work. And this offers the best of both worlds. So thank you very much for tuning in again. And lots more to come. And, all it takes is a little bit of courage to think outside of the box and step outside of the box. It's a Better Business Bureau approved program, and nobody loses money, nobody gets hurt, and that includes you.